Hello. So, if you can't tell, this is a video about the Pelikan Hub. So, Friday, October 24th was Pelikan Hub Day across the world. Hands across the globe, filled with ink. So you can see some ink on the card. So they actually, when you register, you come, only if you come, you're entitled to an ink, and they usually have something else with it. They usually have a book. It's different from hub to hub. Some hubs might invest a bit more or have some more sponsoring where they have additional goodies, so it is different. I also heard that not all hubs had the same inks. Our hub did get the current ink of the year, the apricot shot. So that was really nice. So everybody got one of those. And it came in a box. I've recycled the box because it was a bit unnecessary for the ink and this book. And this hair that won't. Why? Every time I sit down to do a video, there's suddenly like hair. I just cleaned this. I just cleaned it. I literally like wiped it down, used soap, like everything. Okay, this is my life. Right. So we got the ink. I haven't tried this ink. I have seen people swatching it. It looks nice. I wasn't too sure about it when they first announced it, but you know, like I wasn't in love with the pen like I was with the golden lapis. So I will swatch it on video. It looks very orange, but I think it comes out more that kind of peachy apricot color, as it's called. So we will be doing that. I still have my Pelikan book from last year. It's a good little book. It's good for just taking around when you want to, you're trying out pens and stuff and you don't want to carry around a big notebook. And then you get a cool little card. I was one of the volunteers helping the hub master, TJ, and a bunch of the pen friends that I have. We all volunteered to help. Some of them had run the Pelikan Hub, I think, the year before. So yeah, they all knew what to do. And yeah, you got a lanyard, Pelikan Hub on it, very cool. And Peak did some calligraphy of everyone's name who volunteered. And then also at our hub, we were doing giveaways. We had some people donate some things to give away, some really nice pens and stuff, some stationery. So everybody got a card for the giveaways. I did not win anything. We had a really good karma table, so I didn't realize that people didn't know what the karma table was, and I was kind of surprised. But then I realized not everybody goes to pen shows and stuff and may never have been to a hub before. So a karma table is essentially a table where you put things for free. It has, obviously, if it's a pen event, it should be stationery pen related items. So usually ink, stickers, washi tape, notebooks, pens, yeah, things like that. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff, which was great to see. Yeah, we never, like our pen shows, you never have to worry. There's always stuff on the karma table. So yeah, if you're not somebody who has a lot of money, you know, you can always find some ink samples on there, some stickers, some paper. It's really good. And in fact, gosh, I love samples that I didn't intend. So this actually, my friend Alex gave me. They were going to put it on the karma table, but then I saw it and I was like, oh, I like that. So they gave it to me. So I got that. And then the thing I did pick up from the karma table was this pen. I believe this is, it says HYL on it. I don't know what that is. Minnie says hello, but Shona said it was a Moonman pen. I can't, of course I can't read the I can't read what the nib says, but it's essentially an eyedropper pen. So maybe we'll risk. I've never done an eyedropper yet, so we could try it. It's got some silicone on it. Yeah, it's a demonstrator. That looks, it says EF. I can read that bit. It says EF on the nib. Minnie disagrees, but it does say EF. I can see that, Minnie. I can clearly see that. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool and that I would try it because I am kind of interested in getting an Opus 88, but that's a video for a different time. Yeah, so we're gonna try that. Let's use our new thingy. And I also got a shed load of samples. So these are from Shauna. And then these are some that my friend Alex gave me and some that I got. So the ones with the blue are, Shauna brought a ton of these vials for people to make samples with. And yeah, oh, but this case, the reason why I liked it, I can't really tell, but lift you up a little bit. The reason why I like it is because it does that thing where it is magnetic. So you can put your thing in there and then like you can have your phone here or something else that you're looking at, so you don't have to constantly pick your case up and do stuff. So I might put my, if they fit, I might put some of the microns I got in here and some of those color ones that I got from Pots and Pens. And then I can carry that with my Kokoyo mag crits, and they can be friends. Yeah. And then, you know, I like solutions for being compact. But look at these samples, like so many samples. So obviously quite a few of these are Diamine ink pen from a year or two ago. So we got Diamine Sweet Dreams, Diamine Rainbow's End, and Diamine Tranquility. I'm not even reading what these are. This one says a chameleon. I don't think I've used a chameleon. This is a scented ink. That should be interesting. The other one is also a chameleon. Early Dusk is a standard. And then Cinnabon is a scented ink. So ooh, that might smell really nice. Then for myself, no, sorry. Lisa gave me a sample of the Jacques Herbin Emerald Chevois, the one that everyone loves, the teal with shimmer. And then I picked for myself some Octopus Fairy, Diamine, I think this was Arthur J. I can't remember. And Diamine Alexandra, which was one I've been wanting to try for a long time because that's a, I can't forget, is it Art from the Heart, like exclusive? And then, what is Shauna bring? She gave me Jacques Herbin Rue d'Ancre, Diamine Golden Sands. Oh, that was one I almost bought myself because it looked really cool and writable. And then she also gave me Robert Oster Cafe Crema because she doesn't give me enough brown ink because she knows how much I love it. And Herbin Lit de Thé, which also looks brown. Shauna, we need to talk about the brown inks. Shauna, are you listening? Are you out there? The brown inks, Shauna. Anyway, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. What should we do? Hello? Hello? Minnie wants to be on camera, but she can't be. She doesn't like it when I sit at my desk and I don't pay attention to her. Right, so first thing, this book, I'll lift this up a little bit more. This book that I got at the pen show, the Karen Dosh Keith Haring. I think I tested a little bit. Did I not? I can't remember. I thought I tested it. So I'm going to keep this as my log. Yeah, I tested it. So I'm going to keep this as my log, pen and ink log. Just going to write stuff down to remember what I've already tested. But then I have my handy swatching Muji notebook. Yeah, so that is going to be what we do today. Right, so I think, should we eyedropper this? Have I got a clean eyedropper? I think so. Let's take this out. I've never done this, so I hope I don't make a huge mess. But it's got to be done. Got to experiment. Just a sec. Yes, I have a clean. I have a clean eyedropper. What do we want to put in this? Should we put one of these brown inks in here? Let's go with Golden Sands. Although this is an extra fine nib, that might not work out. This wood also looks brown. Sean, I'm gonna kill you. Sorry. So much brown. Should I go with the emerald? I kind of want to use that somewhere else. Let's do one of these I picked. Right, let's just do the fairy. It's not huge. I didn't take a lot. If somebody had a bottle and we're allowing people to sample it, so I tried to be nice and not take tons. Right, we will leave that because I don't want to waste it. If you pray, please pray. That stayed. Let's, right, can you hold on? I need to move some of these back. Putting these brown inks over here. Okay. Now I can move that up a little bit. Okay, so we will call this Unknown. Ooh, that's really nice. That is more like, that is not an extra fine nib. I'm sorry, whoever said that was. Unknown, possibly Moonman? Or alike. What did I say it said on it? I can't read it. HYL. What is HY? Does anyone know? I will look it up later, but. And then the ink is really pretty. It is Octopus Berry. I kind of feel like I have versions of this ink already, so. But it's nice, and even though I had to dip it and get a bit of ink on me, it's not the worst. Yeah, it's my first eyedropper. That's really cool, actually. Not bad for a free little pen. A little plastic bit still left on it that I just need to shave down. But yeah, that's okay. Thank you, whoever donated that to the karma table. it has found a home. We appreciate it. And let's swap some of these others. So I think I said in another video, I got my nibs for swatching, and I have done the little boiling thing where you boil the tips to get the kind of oil and stuff off of it. So let's see if it works. Hopefully I don't have to do it again. So we'll start with the, might save those diamonds and do them separately just because there's a lot. I don't want to make this a hour-long video. So apparently the way you're supposed to fill these really ideally is with a paintbrush and get it in the sides, but I ain't got time for that. So let's see. And I should be using my little pot holder. Okay. I think the way you hold this is very important. Yes, look at that. Oh. Just gonna draw a little squiggle. Wow. That's kind of cool. I always see everyone do this kind of thing, like sneak. But yeah, I do like that. So I will try and dip just the nib so we don't create rust on the pen holder, and take my knockoff guitar dip pen that Shauna kindly gave me and dip it. And this is Jacques Rubin Emerald. Is it D? De Chavois. Chavois, not Chavois. Cool. I thought it had glitter in it. I don't see any glitter. Did I shake it? Maybe I didn't shake it. It's got glitter in the top. Maybe I didn't shake it enough. Well, let's see what happens on the page. Okay, the next one, we've already done a fairy. So let's do the Diamond Arthur J. So essentially, I have so many samples from the past couple of weeks that I'm gonna have to make a few videos, unless you really want like an hour and a half video of just me swatching ink. I don't know. I was talking to my friend Alex about how I should approach it. Maybe do like try and put them together by family, color family, or type, or I don't know, just to like kind of create what's the word, curate. Sorry, I'm trying to clean the nib out so it doesn't have the previous ink. The tines are really tight, so there's 2 levels, so I think it's actually, you have to really get that clean before you dip it again. And make sure no of that old ink is coming through. Okay, there we go. So let's try the Alexandrite. So this is, I think, a shading ink, if I remember. Oh, I was gonna do Arthur J. This one, I can't remember what it was, so let me shake it just in case. There was a reason I picked it. I don't remember what the reason was. Might have been because I hadn't seen it before and it was like a full bottle, and I just thought, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's like a purple. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh, well, what did I do there? Okay, it exploded. I did something. Maybe I got something caught in it. That was weird. If you know what I just did, tell me. This is literally my first time playing with this nib. Maybe the tine got separated and then it closed again, and that's what happened. That would kind of make sense. And pretty purple. Is it different from my Kobe purple? Don't know. So let's write down. I'll also have to look up why it's called that. I don't know who Arthur J is. Someone in the comments will be like, oh my god, it's this. You're so dumb. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah, I had fun. It was fun. I mainly worked the registration desk with Shauna, so we just sat there freezing because our venue, we had a part of a venue that was outside, like their patio area, and it was just decided to be really cold on Friday, and I had to wear a hat that Shauna gave me and some gloves that she gave me, because I wasn't. It was weird, like my core wasn't cold, it was my hands, my head, you know, your extremities that were more cold. They did have heat lamps, but when you're sitting directly under them, it's too hot, and then they go off, so then it's too cold. It's also darker, because they also create light. Yeah. And we had to have Key act as the bouncer, because the venue didn't really do a great job of saying or like showing that that whole area was reserved. Like there were some tiles on the table, but they're flat to the table. So if you're walking around, you can't see them necessarily. The tiles say reserved, but it wasn't until you sit down. And even if you sit down, you might not have noticed them right away. So we had to have people kind of going around, because people would just kind of walk into that area because there was no natural barrier, no signage. I mean, it would have helped if they had like a stand, like a sign stand that just said private event on it. It wouldn't even have to say what the event was. Yeah. So in the beginning, we had to kind of keep randoms from coming in. And it's not their fault because they're just looking for a place to sit, and they see empty tables. Like especially in the beginning when everybody was concentrated in one area. But Key did an awesome job as acting as the bouncer. TJ, who is the hub master, also. Sean and I mainly did the registration. So we just checked people had registered and then gave them their ink, and explained what was what. So we had a karma table, and we actually had 2 ink swatching tables, because we had one, but it wasn't big enough. There was also loads of free washi tape going around. I made myself a little card. You could wrap, just sample some washi tapes all on a card. And I don't know what I did with it. I don't know if I took it. I don't know if I left it, which is a shame because I picked ones I wanted. It was just like 4 bits, but it was, yeah. Not that I actually need more washi tape. I'm kind of okay, so don't anybody worry about me in the washi tape area. I'm fine. It was just more because I had sat there and actually made the thing, and then now it's gone. This Arthur J is really nice. I think it has, it's not shimmer, but it's got gold, it's got copper shading. I'm not sure, I have to look up what that is, like a dark but metallic looking sheen to it or shading to it. That's very interesting. I can't see, it's hard for me to tell. I can't see any shimmer in the emerald. Shimmer. I do see some red sheening there, but yeah, let's let that sit for a while. The last we did fairy. I don't want to swatch these brown inks. No, I'm going to save all the brown inks for a brown ink video because Shauna had actually given me other brown inks, which I never swatched. So you're going to get a super brown ink swatching video. So for all of you brown, beige, goldy kind of people, wait for it because it's coming your way. Now, let us do the Edelstein. I think these are some of the best. I love my golden lapis. Look, I mean, I've filled my pen a few times, but since last year, and it's still that full. That's how amazing these bottles are. They're huge. And golden lapis, it's just like the perfect ink. I love it. I've been using it at work all this month. And yeah, I don't care. I mean, people might say, oh, but it's such a pretty special ink. Why, excuse me, why would you do that? Because I like seeing it every day. And I've been doing like an accreditation course through work, and I've been using it to write my notes for that, and I adore it. I adore it. Right, let's try this. I hope I got this properly clean. I feel like there's probably a better way to clean this. I have to do some research, but then we're just swatching, so it's okay. It's a little watery. Okay. Let's get our dip pen. So this is Pelikan Edelstein ink of the year. You see that? And apricot shot. Yeah, I don't know that I can write a lot with that. It'd be okay in a big nib, so to get some more pilot parallels, so it might be good in something like that. Actually, let's try, I will try my poster nib and see what that looks like. I mean, it should just draw a big fat line. It is watery though, see? Yeah, that didn't even have any water on it. So that was definitely the ink being watery. So I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it means it's wet, but I don't know. I don't like an ink that's too watery. I might give this away now that I've kind of swatched it. Not sure. I will think about it. I will keep the box. So that might go in a giveaway if that's something you'd be interested in. Yeah, so Right, actually, let's write in my new notebook. I'm just gonna record this pen. There it is. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. You can see they've posted a picture of a similar looking pen, although mine did not come with all the stuff. It says, looks like a Moonman M2 only with converter, M2 eyedropper. This is an HYL, which is an even cheaper clone of Moonman. It is not Moonman, selling under a different brand. It is what it is. I got it for free. I just thought I would look it up. Because I didn't want to say it was Moonman if it's not a Moonman, or not say it is if it, not say it isn't if it is. So, right, I have to write out what this is supposed to be. But our new fountain pens, so this was October 24, and we got it on the, oh, it's already running out of ink. I feel like the ink's not flowing. Oh, there it goes. Pelikan Hub, Karma, and this is HYL, eyedropper, demonstrator, nib, claims to be EF, but writes like F2M. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I quite like it. And the ink, ink is, oh no, I lied. Octopus, very simple. Pelikan Hub, Karma. There we go. So this is going to be my new log after I do tests and samples and stuff. I don't have anything else. I mean, it was fun. It was a few hours. I got there before 5, right after work. To be fair, because there was quite a few volunteers, so a lot of stuff had been done before I got there. And then, so I just volunteered to do registration with Shauna. So I felt like I was contributing. And I got to use my loud New York voice a few times to kind of wrangle people when necessary. British people hate when I do that, but sometimes in a crowd, you gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, I looked after everybody's bags. I was basically the bag check as well. And but it's fine. I didn't mind because actually I get a bit, some people really hate crowds and they just get overwhelmed and it's too much. I'm not like that, but I do, being an introvert and having been at work all day, I was already tired and kind of a bit drained from socializing at work. And when I'm like that, I don't want to just sit there being quiet, like swatching inks by myself or whatever. And of course, some people are doing that and that's fine, that's up to them. But I feel compelled when I'm in those situations to be more extroverted, more like communicative and trying to engage people and keep everybody engaged together. Like, you know, I feel like responsible for that. And I just didn't kind of have a lot of energy for that. So I use my energy instead to welcome people, give them their stuff, tell them how things were working, and help Shauna as best I could. And yeah, I still talk to some of my pen friends. My friend Alex came. I talked to Shauna, a few of the other pen friends here and there. And that was enough for me. I'm actually kind of, this will sound weird, but I enjoy playing that kind of role, more of the like greeter, welcomer in those situations. I've actually done it in a volunteer capacity many times. I don't know why I like it. It just suits me somehow. So, got an event in London for pens. Maybe you need some help. Hit me up. I might be free. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, let's go. Thank you for watching my little Pelikan Hub haul discussion. I'm about to make another video, so look forward to it. Bye.